Talk is filmed at 1009 Kingston Road in Toronto.
Because yeah, people were going crazy. So people were saying that he feels betrayed. Catch me up. I don't know about sports. So what happened?
If you want to know the full details, he'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, personally, we've been making mistakes since the Raptors became the Raptors. Mistakes from the beginning till now. We constantly do things that other teams just are unheard of doing. Other teams that have been in the league a lot longer than us don't make mistakes like Toronto does. When it comes to star players, when it comes to coaching, when it comes to fan base.
What are some epic mistakes we've made?
Vince Carter. Getting rid of Vince Carter. Trading away Vince Carter.
We got rid of Coach Casey. Coach Casey, #1 coach we ever had. Got rid of him.
Now we just got rid of DeRozan, another all-star, another Torontonian, as you want to call him. And what's with Drake sharing a tweet between DeRozan and Kawhi Leonard? One hand he's saying, thanks for being here, DeRozan, but hey, we got Kawhi now, and you're the ambassador of the sport? My opinion about that is at least talk to DeRozan for a bit, and then go to Kawhi Leonard after. Don't jump like that, man. What does this show as you being the ambassador of the team? But I don't want to talk about you this week, Drake. I love you. I miss you. Everything is good.
Let's not do
the Drake thing today. We miss you. Come by Cut and Run anytime you want. You know how it is, Drake. But yeah, that's, I think, the mistakes.
So what happened? So he was traded
for Kawhi Leonard. And I have a brand new DeRozan jersey. I haven't even worn it yet. But I'm not throwing it away and I'm not burning it. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to wear it. I haven't even worn it yet. It's brand new this season.
Crazy.
Not Spurs. Yeah, but he still has the Raptors.
It's the Raptors. He just got the Raptors one.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? So who was he traded for? Kawhi?
Kawhi Leonard.
Is Kawhi considered a better player?
Kawhi's good.
Kawhi is very good. He
But-
got the MVP in the
right.
NBA.
But if you know basketball and you know who Kawhi is, Kawhi sat last year during the playoffs because he didn't want to play for the team that he was on. So that's what I'm saying. So he's like a Vince Carter in my eyes. So he's going to come here and do the exact same thing.
But what team did he sit on the bench for? The Spurs?
San Antonio, yeah.
So if he didn't want to play for San
that's a
Antonio,
winning team.
how much does he want to play for Toronto?
Thank you. San Antonio is a winning team. San Antonio wins championships. Right.
What designs can you do?
I don't know what
San
else.
Antonio won 5 championships. So DeRozan is actually better off there. Not for our sake, but for his sake as a basketball player. Coach Popovich from the San Antonio Spurs will coach him and make him a 10 times better player. But as in what we're getting, I don't think Kawhi Leonard, if he couldn't be coached by Popovich, what's this guy, this new assistant coach, going to coach him? How's he going to get him to play 100% if Popovich had a hard time doing it at the end of his career, right? So, I don't know, I think it's just...
How unfair is it that these guys don't get to choose?
They don't get to choose because they're contracts. They're under contracts. They're basically slaves to the basketball game, right? They're owned by teams, and when a team doesn't want him no more because he's no good or not performing, they trade him away like a piece of meat. And this is the problem with the NBA and all sports, is that the players have become slaves to the trade. Like, this is new modern 2019 slave trade. The African Americans in basketball, in football, even the white Americans or any culture that comes into a sport becomes a slave to the owners in those sports. So it's kind of unjust. Yeah, you think because you're getting multi-millions of dollars that you have that money in your hand or whatever. No, it's all tricks. It's all you can't trade DeRozan away, the bottom line, to give them a better chance at winning and us a lesser chance of winning. San Antonio has a better chance of winning with DeRozan on their team than we do with Kawhi Leonard on our team. They could become a way better team with DeRozan. We're going to become a worse team with Kawhi Leonard because of the way he is as a basketball player.
Did they talk about what the contract is going to look like?
No, I haven't heard about any numbers or anything. But Kawhi Leonard's only going to be here for a year. I think it's just like
a year left on his contract.
Exactly.
What does that mean? He has a year left on his contract.
Like
He's
he's
gonna be
under,
a free agent.
yeah. At the end of this year, he
Okay.
can sign wherever he wants.
Wherever, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and
this
he'll
is back
go
to.
to LA. Where isn't he from LA?
Yeah.
So he's gonna do exactly what John Tavares just did. He's gonna go back home, play in front of the crowd there for a little less money and a better chance to win at a championship. So if he wasn't such a difficult teammate, I think it would be looked upon better by everyone else if that happened. Nobody's faulting John Tavares.
But LA has to want him, right? Like,
Hey, don't worry about that little
Well, I don't even know.
He's
You
the
know what
top
the league
5
is.
player in the, he's the top 5 player in the NBA. if
so
he
they want him.
plays.
He can go wherever he wants. It's not even a matter of what team wants you.
Well, this
Nowadays,
is what, no,
players
this is what
just
I was
go
saying.
wherever they feel
no,
like
no,
going.
no, no, no. Well, technically not, because a lot of times they're traded and they don't even know until they're traded.
If you're not a franchise player.
Okay, so like LeBron James isn't going to get traded behind his back, like wake up and find out he's on a new
No,
team.
they would never do that. Never, they would never do that to LeBron. They'll ask LeBron, what team would you? Listen, these teams are interested in you. Which one do you want to go play for?
Really?
That's how it works for those guys. Unlike DeRozan, didn't get the same treatment. And they already said that about DeRozan, how he doesn't have that kind of status yet,
Yeah.
where he gets respects for fouls, bad fouls, or, you know what I'm saying? Not like LeBron. LeBron gets called for fouls even if you didn't touch him. So certain players have that kind of respect. DeRozan, unfortunately, doesn't have that. That's why they could trade him behind his back.
So how do the contracts go? So if he's under contract, technically he's not a free agent because he's still under contract with the Raptors?
Who?
But the Raptors basically bought his contract.
Okay, so you buy the
It's
contract
switched.
out, which means you're just still under
Right.
contract.
So that's why they got rid of DeRozan, because he was a big contract. And then we took him for his last, we took Kawhi Leonard
Yeah.
for his last year on his contract with the Spurs that we just bought out, if that makes sense.
Take care, James.
So why does DeRozan feel betrayed? Why is he so surprised if this is like the
He
nature
said he
of the
wasn't
game?
going to, because he's loyal to Toronto. He never asked to be traded. Apparently he loves it here, from what I understand. So he wasn't expecting to be traded. He wasn't expecting for his name to be called. And I'm actually shocked too, because I would never think they would trade their star player. That's their star player. Trade anybody else. Just don't take DeRozan.
So why'd they do it if it doesn't make sense?
What do I think? My opinion on that?
Yeah.
Why would they do something like this? I think it's to sabotage the Raptors.
Who's sabotaging the Raptors?
The league.
The league.
The league.
We made it too far.
Why would the league start sabotaging the Raptors?
Canadian, eh? We're Canadian, eh?
Yeah,
They lose money.
that's right.
They lose money? How do they lose money?
We make so much money that
Because Americans ain't watching.
they're not. Yeah.
And
Nah.
there's more Americans than there is Canadians.
We only make our money through Canada. We don't make our money through America. Even if we got American players, we're still, our money is generated through Canada. Like Raptors
So the
are,
dollar's less.
unless they want to come use our clubs or something like LeBron James does, and use our caravana, and they come to this city and they, you know, they love the city, but they love the American
He's
dollar.
always welcome here.
He's all,
Welcome.
oh yeah, come on back to
LeBron,
Caravana
come on.
this year.
You're always welcome here,
You're
bro.
always welcome.
We love you now.
Pick 6 restaurant, backdoor entrance for you, bro.
Now that he's in the West, you
Now
love
that
him?
he's in the West, oh yeah, we love him now.
So are we saying that the league is rigged?
You know what?
Because I've seen them say that about playoffs. I've seen them say like
It is a bold
this team
statement.
is gonna lose because they want the playoffs to go further and stuff like that.
Okay, so maybe I wouldn't say rigged. Rigged is probably a strong word.
Okay.
There's probably
But I
a
would
certain
say-
amount of corruption. Like look what
At
happened with
one point-
Colangelo, like with all his dummy Twitter accounts and stuff. Like that's
What about the referee that got,
I compare it
was that
to
him? Remember the referee that was in the scandal? Donahue?
Yeah,
it was like a
Remember Donahue story?
Remember this guy?
Donahue was,
Remember that? So yeah, I feel like the league, it's like wrestling. And remember, they always say it's like exactly just like I
Okay.
feel like the league. That's why I'm comparing the
It's
same thing.
entertainment.
It's sports entertainment. Keyword entertainment. So it's not
No.
fair. It's not going to be fair. No, it doesn't work like that. It's whoever, just like how they push this LeBron James guy. He's the best in the league, and arguably, like I said, I'm not a fan. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of LeBron James, but arguably he's the best player in the league. But the league pushes him more than anybody else, even though there's better players than him, in my opinion. But they push him because He's like the poster boy for the NBA right now. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you, DeRozan. You're the best player Toronto had, and yeah, you're gonna be sadly missed. But you're gonna do well in San Antonio. So good luck to you.
So yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh, but then when he comes here, he's gonna do what Vince Carter did to us. Dominate. Yeah. Yep. This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another week of Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
I did it.